So if you aren't aware, I made a video on Paolo a while back, basically hinting at the fact Paolo might be the next great scorer to come in the league. Like a Kobe, KD, MJ, Larry, Carmelo, whoever you want to name. And judging by Paolo's hot start, I might be onto something. But before we start this video, if you're into this type of content, make sure to subscribe. Also leave a like, it would be greatly appreciated. So, to start the year off, Paolo is currently averaging 23.5 points a game along with 8.3 rebounds and 3.6 assists. Now those numbers are great, but the eye test sings even louder than those numbers. It's exceedingly rare for a rookie to look the part right away. And although I thought that he would be really good, I didn't think it would be this soon. Paolo is big and strong and plays with the controlled confidence of a veteran. He can do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, enabling the Magic to play erratic super big lineups featuring Paolo, Wendell, and Bobo. Paolo is running 27 pick and rolls per 100 possessions, about the same as Jamal Murray and Paul George. That's absolutely ridiculous for a rookie big man. Paolo has a crafty off the ball game and he maps the floor a beat ahead of action. Paolo freezes PJ Washington with a really breezy dribble towards his screener and zooms the other way. Paolo then gets off the ball early, with the defense just beginning its rotation and launches a tough cross the court pass to OKK. Most ball handlers look first to the shooter in the weak side corner, so that's the pass defenses anticipate. Paolo surpasses the leak in the change and create a wide open shot. You can make that pass at that tempo only if you anticipate it. Paolo is making a lot of polished passes out of the pick and roll, and Orlando is scoring well out of those actions. Paolo looks exceedingly comfortable posting up, going one-on-one from the perimeter, rampaging in transition, and running the offense from the elbows. Orlando has scored 120 points per possession out of Paolo's isolations. Paolo is 39th amongst 118 ball handlers who have recorded at least 10 ISOs. Producing under such a hefty burden on a rebounding team battling injuries across the backcourt is immensely encouraging. Now, as great of an ISO player Paolo has been, he's significantly better in the low post. He's almost at 90% when it comes to post-up percentile, which is ranked 6th in the league. He's scoring at a really high level when he gets the ball down there. He's immensely tough to game plan against because it's really hard for players to match up against him. You put a big on him, he most likely have the speed advantage. You put a smaller guy on him, he's just going to bully him. Paolo is 13 points in the paint scored per game. That's pretty astronomical for a rookie. Whether it's posting up or utilizing his array of moves to get to the rim, as a defender you just gotta hope he misses. And again, he's a force in that restricted area. The kid is 6'10", 250 pounds. You kinda in how acutely polished he is already as a scorer, along with his intellect and ability to get to the free throw line. I mean, he's 7th in the entire league in free throw attempts. Those are just stats you don't normally hear from rookies. And he's knocking down a good quantity of them at 77%. Now, to go back to his scoring, because I already touched on his post game, and we've already touched on how robust he is around the rim. But what we haven't touched on is his shooting, because the mid-range is there. Is it the most efficient? No. But give it time. He's definitely going to improve in that aspect of his game. Same with that three-pointer. He's only shooting 25.6% from the three-point line. That isn't the greatest, but it's the confidence, man. He shoots it like he's Steph or Clay, you know. He's not reminiscing on the last three-pointer, but rather ready to take another one. Obviously, if the defense give him a look. The creativity and shot creating skills are there as well, along with nice footwork like on this play right here.
Minute 10 gone in the fourth quarter. Banchero will step back and launch a three, drills it.
Now, something I do think Paolo can improve on is his defense. Now, I wouldn't go out my way to say he's a bad defender, but he isn't necessarily a good one either. He has his moments, but I think the key for him on the defensive end is to stay disciplined, which is nothing new. That's normally a criticism you hear appointed to younger players. With his height, he's pretty solid around the rim when it comes to defense, and the pressure he places on smaller players trying to finish over him.
And knocking them down. There's a live ball turnover. Hayes. Great recovery by Banchero with the block.
The league is predicated on versatility, and Paolo is as versatile as they come. You can utilize him as a ball handler. You can use him in the post, on the perimeter, on the block, as a lob threat. I mean, the list goes on. Paolo looked like he's on pace to becoming one of the faces of the league in the future. And he's on pace to having one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure to subscribe if you're into this type of content. See you next video.